Thank
you, Mr. Speaker. I rise in support of ACA 5, which is a priority bill for the California Legislative Women's Caucus. We are living through unprecedented times. The pandemic, coupled with activities throughout the state and the nation, call on us to listen and understand the many voices that for decades have gone unheard. As we heal and pick up the pieces, we must work to make our community, state, and nation better than it was before the pandemic. The conversation that brings us here today is one that will allow the many voices in California to weigh in on where we want to fall on economic opportunities for minorities. If you are a woman between the age of 40 and 73, affirmative action applied to you. You benefited from affirmative action. ACA 5 gives California voters an opportunity to reconsider and potentially repeal Proposition 209 through the ballot initiative. While women entrepreneurs are flourishing nationally, here in California, women-owned businesses are not getting their fair share of opportunities. California is home to the greatest number of women-owned businesses in the nation, with about 1.55 million women-owned firms employing more than 1 million people and generating a combined annual revenue of $225.5 billion. And yet, a 2015 study shows that businesses owned by women and people of color lose $1.1 billion annually in government contracts. 60% of all Americans that have lost their jobs during the COVID-19 pandemic are women. ACA 5 would allow for a conversation on how we level the playing field for women and minorities, giving a voice to those who have not been awarded government contracts and state hiring to ensure that government solutions spur economic growth and will help all members of our community, including the most vulnerable. By expanding job opportunities for women, the state of California takes a critical step in closing the gender gap. Women make 81 cents for every dollar earned by men. It is no secret that the wage gap is even wider for women of color. Black women make 62 cents to the dollar for a white man, and Latinas make 54 cents to the dollar. With ACA 5, we have the opportunity to unlock California's economic potential, an opportunity that cannot and should not be missed. Realizing the economic potential of women-owned businesses requires changing policies, business practice, and attitudes. This is why the California Legislative Women's Caucus voted to make ACA 5 a priority bill for us this year and allowing Californians to weigh in on economic opportunity for all.